Video ko nga.
Philippine dance troupe.
Lagay ko din yan.
Leonardo, Jem Castaneda, Tim Campino, and Mike Roosevelt. So thank you all. This group here made this tonight possible. So please, thank you very much for putting this all on. And on behalf of the Conservative Party and our leader, Pierre Paulien, thank you very much.
One more.
Isn't this a beautiful evening?
Yeah.
Perfect weather, perfect company, and a perfect country. Yes?
Yes.
Let's say mabuhay to God.
Mabuhay.
I
Mabuhay.
remember the first time I was in this courtyard. It was because we have the very first senator that is of Filipino heritage. And on that note, I'd like to call on Madame Rosemary Alberta to give us her thoughts on the legacy of her husband.
Yay!
Good evening, everyone. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. I was surprised. I was not prepared to say something tonight, but I guess they called me that I have to come up here, or else it's gonna look rude, right? So anyway, I'm really very honored to be speaking in front of you, the honorable MPs, senators, Her Excellency Ambassador Austria, and the supporters of the Conservative Party. I would assume everyone here is conservatives, right? Mabuhay ang conservatives. And you have to make sure the next election will paint the whole Canada blue, right? So, take the focus of everyone here and make sure that they're going to vote next year, conservatives. Anyway, I would like to take this opportunity to extend my greatest gratitude to the Conservative Party, together with my three daughters who are here with me, Cristel, Rosel, and Lisa, for continuing and helping me continue the legacy of my late husband, Senator Enverga. What we did today is really very heartwarming and the kindness of the heart of the Conservative, and also I would give credit to the Liberal Party. Thank you. Oh, there you go. The one in red. Okay, so anyway, thank you so much for helping me continue the legacy in the raising of the Philippine flag, because my husband was the one who initiated the flag raising at Parliament here for so many years.
Woo!
And followed by the flag raising will be the unfurling of the biggest flags. One of the biggest flags, I would say, 30 feet by 40 feet Philippine flag that has been unfurled so many years here in Parliament here, and also in Toronto, which we're continuing in the next few years. So thank you so much again, and rest assured, the Filipino-Canadian Conservative Council, and I would like to take this opportunity, if I may, can you please come over here, Romy Rafael?
Woo!
Romy Rafael is the president of the Filipino-Canadian Conservative Council. This is an organization that was established by my husband prior to his passing. And he's now the president. So for those who said that they will vote conservatives, please be a member of Filipino-Canadian Conservative Council so we can give you updates. So here he comes. So, can you say a few words? Thank you so much again to the host, MP Richard Blake, and also Don Mizier, and also the other MPs who are here right now. And I saw Senator Yona Martin a while ago. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mabuhay!
Buhay tayo lahat. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Members of the Parliament, members of the Conservative, thank you, thank you. I was a friend of Senator Berga, and he created this organization before he passed. And he told me, every Filipino, like values are conservative. We Filipinos are conservative in values. That's why we want every Filipino to vote for the conservatives. And for the next coming election, we will try our best, Filipino, try our best to vote for the new government in the parliament. Thank you, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay! Mabuhay Filipino!
We Filipinos are very passionate about the causes that we value. And speaking of that, yesterday morning I was at Carleton University, and there was this collaboration between the Carleton University and the University of the Philippines. And our ambassador was there, and her speech was amazing. It was in precision on how Canada can help the Philippines. I was in awe to hear her speak. And I am very honored to call on the Philippine Ambassador to Canada, Her Excellency Maria Androlita Austria.
Thank you, Regina. Thank you, MP Blake Richards. Thank you, MP Dan Mezier. And to the many members of Parliament here celebrating their National Day with us. To mga may kababayan, magandang hapon po and mabuhay.
Mabuhay!
I am delighted to join you this evening as we celebrate Philippine Independence Day on Parliament Hill. We started the day by raising the Philippine flag in Ottawa City Hall.
Yes.
Then we raised and unfurled the flag at Parliament Hill. So I am sure that there are many other similar activities happening now in many parts of Canada. So I express my appreciation to all members of Parliament who voted unanimously in 2018 to declare June Philippine Heritage Month in all of Canada. This, I believe, is a recognition of the hard work that our community, many of whom are here, have brought to Canada. Now I will have to read my notes to look at my statistics. Statistics Canada, you don't have to take our word for it. Statistics Canada, in one of the reports, said that Filipinos are the most hardworking people in all of Canada. And the numbers are almost 4 in 5, or 78% of Filipino Canadians aged 15 years and older were working or actively looking for a job in 2022. This is the highest labor force participation rate in all of Canada.
Yes!
The national average was 65.4%. And for Filipino Canadians, we did 78.6%.
Wow!
Okay. On the other side of that, our unemployment rate is a full point lower than the national rate. Filipino Canadians had an unemployment rate of 4.3% when the national average was 5.3%. Diba? Ang sipag at ang galing. And the politicians in this room would like to hear this. Although most Filipino Canadians are relative newcomers to Canada, 9 in 10 reported a somewhat strong or very strong sense of belonging to Canada, which is 92%. Where most Canadians only average 84%. But on the other over 40% of Filipinos had bachelor's degree or higher.
Yes.
But, and the big but is, we were underrepresented in occupations requiring a bachelor's degree. So in short, many of us are not able to use the degrees that you studied for.
Yeah, that's right. It's true. That's right.
So in his Independence Day address earlier today, President Marcos noted that the struggle for Philippine independence continues to reverberate to this day, not against colonial oppression, but against modern day challenges. So 126 years after we achieved our independence, we still face challenges to our sovereignty and sovereign rights, most especially in the West Philippine Sea.
That's right.
Like the rest of the world, we also continue to grapple with issues like inflation, climate change, equitable distribution of growth, among others. Here in Canada, our community, like other Canadians, are also facing the same economic concerns. In addition, there are challenges peculiar to our community, like the working conditions of temporary foreign workers, which has already been the subject of a UN report. The recognition of credentials, of foreign-owned credentials. Come to think of it, at the time when there is a shortage of workers in the healthcare industry, there are thousands of healthcare workers who are licensed in the Philippines but are not able to practice in Canada. So we will continue to work with our friends in government and the provincial officials to make sure that we're able to help get foreign credentials for all our nurses and healthcare workers who would like to contribute more to Canada. I have also heard from our community the deep desire to have a Philippine cultural center in many places across Canada. There are so many other cultural centers, Jewish Community Center, Ukraine Community Center, but very, very few Philippine cultural centers. So this is something that I've heard a lot from our community. But as we mark the 75th anniversary of the establishment of the
Start time.
relations, I would like to say that the best measure of the quality of our diplomatic relations is the extent to which these relations are leveraged to improve the lives of both Filipinos and Canadians. I believe that if we continue to work together, we can look at all the issues and continue to make life better both for Filipinos and Canadians. So, on that note, I would like to thank everyone for coming to celebrate and for our host for celebrating the 126th anniversary of Philippine independence with us. Mabuhay ang Pilipino, mabuhay ang Canada, mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Madam Ambassador inspired me every time. Don't you think? And there's the sunrise in the Philippines. The rain. There you go. Thank you, Myrna Wallace. How is everybody doing so far?
Good.
Excellent. I would like to give some announcement. If you are from Ottawa, or if you are not from Ottawa, stay until the weekend because on Sunday, Father's Day, we invite all of you to the Philippine Independence Committee of the Ottawa Valley Picnic. It is our yearly picnic and it's going to be at Clark Field in Barhaven. Anyone here from Barhaven? There you go, we're going to be in your food. So come, bring your, we have Lola's Kitchen and other food vendors. So bring your fathers, uncles, friends, everyone to have lunch with us. And on June 7th,